Hey everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Chicago Fire behind the scenes moments fans never knew about. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tune in to the comments to let us know what you think about the behind the scenes moments. First, a unique take on the lives of the first responder firefighters. Chicago Fire is by far one of the most unique series, with its plot revolving around the lives of firefighters, with a lot of work being invested in both the acting and the story. So what exactly is happening behind the scenes, and how do our beloved characters interact with each other when they aren't on this set? Stick around to find out more, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Chicago Fire delivers unique stories and characters in the show. The Chicago Fire TV series revolves around the professional and personal lives of the firefighters, a unique concept with even better execution. There are a lot of scenes in which our heroes bravely face the deadly danger and get inside a burning building to save people from a grim fate. You might be saying, well, it's nothing new. It's not like they'll be using real fire. If you think this is true, then sadly you are wrong, because according to Jason Pelham, a cinematographer for the series, the stage was always on fire. He states, every couple of episodes we have a big burn. He also explains that sometimes it could take place outdoors on some locations, but when the scene is required to be filmed indoors, they go to a place called the burn stage inside a converted warehouse. Jason also confesses that setting the stage takes a lot of time, between 45 minutes and an hour. We design our setups to get as many edits as we can within a single setup, but they never run very long. He also adds that all of this work is required to film scenes that aren't any longer than 20 or 30 seconds. They actually filmed on location in a firehouse. During a News Channel 8 interviews with the reporter Candace McGowan, there was an actual firehouse where a lot of scenes took place, since the spot looks identical to an actual fire station. In some scenes, the actors had to go outside during the winter season, and it's well known that the weather in Chicago can get pretty chilly. The actors used to deal with such a problem a lot, but they started using specific methods to get used to the low temperature. We're here today talking about how we Chicago actors outside the element deal with Chicago winter. Miranda Ray Mayo, the actress who plays as Stella Kidd, explains, one of the most effective methods is we just huddle together like penguins. She finishes, before fellow actors David Eigenberg and Iman Walker, playing Christopher Herman and Wallace Bowden's roles respectively, come next to Miranda and start huddling against her. While a lot of locations and equipment are real, the fire isn't. You probably felt when the heat hits you, you get a little adrenaline going. David Eisenberg, the actor who plays the role of Christopher Herman, says, really, definitely, you don't have to start acting at this point, because you know what's going on. Sometimes during the famous fire scenes, it may look like the stars are the ones putting out the fires themselves. It's actually the crew behind the sets that are helping them out by turning down the gas to reduce the flames. Aside from the burning buildings, there were also some important places where some crucial scenes took place, like Molly's, the bar where Gabby Dawson revealed some big news to Matt Casey. Spoiler, she revealed that she was pregnant. Don't go anywhere, because we're just about to hear more about the relationships between cast members and how they get along with each other, so stick around. So let's get behind the scenes with some love interests. Monica Raymond, the actress who plays Gabby Dawson, also talked about her relationship and bond with her fellow actors. Something happened in my life, it's having a hard time, she said, and one of the producers comes over and they were like, whatever you need, we're here. The actress also expressed that she was going through a very rough time, and she gained much needed support from people involved in the Chicago Fire, including the producers. She finishes with a note saying that the people she works with are indeed her actual best friends. Other actors also showed their appreciation for the great friendships they developed with each other, like Taylor Kinney, who plays the role of Kelly Severud, saying that he loves Raymond and he considers her one of his best friends. The latter invited him to stay with her at her family's beach house with her parents, to which he agreed happily. The friendships are real when they're not on the camera. Every member of the cast has their own personality traits, with Mayo and Kilmer being the biggest kidders and pranksters out of all the other members. And speaking with Kara Kilmer, she's recognized as one of the funniest members of the Chicago Fire cast. She and Mayo's friendship and love for each other is also undeniable. Kilmer even took to Instagram to reveal just how close she and Mayo are, and wrote, a peek into season 8, she chooses Stella. Sorry Matt, sorry Kyle, you've been outdone. The cast also known for being lighthearted and fun. Otis, played by Yuri Sardaroy, is one of the characters that'll be missed so much for having the funny guy spot in the cast. The witty and humorous nature of Otis Otis's personality is what makes him such a beloved character among the fans. But is Yuri as funny as Otis? The answer is yes. In an interview with the Chicago Tribune, he revealed that not only is he good with cracking jokes, but also enjoys writing full-on comedy scripts that are inspired by his real-life struggles and everyday situations and turn them into jokes. Why not write about what I would consider my greatest tragedies, but make them funny and allow an audience to laugh, he said. It's really the quintessential way of communicating with someone, allowing them the cathartic laugh. So I would love to do an all-out, balls-to-the-wall comedy. That's kind of what I'm trying to write. He also likes to do impressions from time to time and pull a good laugh from his friends whenever they're on a break. Who do you think is the most playful on set? You might have thought that Kilmer was the troublemaker, but you're actually wrong. It's none other than David Eigenberg. Being the biggest troublemaker out of all the Chicago Fire cast, he's the person who's most likely to do anything that's related to stealing and mischief. Just it will be none other than David. It's known that wherever Eigenberg goes, trouble follows him. He's more likely to steal fellow actors' food or sometimes hide their belongings just for some silly pranks. He just readily admits his annoying habit and has no shame in admitting such actions. But we think it just makes him that much more lovable. Even his character in the show is hilarious, and sometimes all it takes is a specific look or the way he talks. Unlike some sets, we get to see real equipment used in the series. The types of equipment used during acting are pretty much real, like the ambulances, for example. This naturally attracted visitors all the time to come to visit the set and take a tour, with visitor numbers that almost reach 100 visitors a day and even more on the weekends. Some iconic places that attract visitors a lot is Chief Bowden's office, where a lot of scenes were shot. There's also a miniature car on his desk. The actress who takes the role of Sylvie Brett, Kara Kilmer, said that he likes this car so much that they decided to buy him a new one as a gift on eBay. The diversity of the decoration in Bowden's office makes every scene taken over there full of life. With so many pictures of different firefighters framed on the wall behind his office and a jacket on a coat hanger, whom he wore only once, the actors like to hang out together in the bullpen when they're not filming. The bullpen is also another place that the actors like to hang out in whenever they aren't acting or reading their scripts. In the common room where they shot the pilot, most of the furniture over there is brought from Firehouse 18. Kitchen faucets and the stove sadly don't work, so when they have to make a scene where everybody's cooking, gas tanks are usually brought in to help with the stoves, or the food is pre-made and brought to the set. Other things in the bullpen are real, like the refrigerator, and that's where the actors will keep their food stored while filming. So anytime you see the fridge open on the show, there's a chance that those are the actors' leftovers. That's all we have for today on Behind the Scenes of the Chicago Fire TV show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to let us know what you thought of the video below in the comments, and remember to hit that like and subscribe button.